My hair snatched, waist in your face, tarot cards. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get roasted and get a professional tarot card reading all at the time. Doing yes, no, maybe so, sometimes why kind of free questions today, as well as paid general readings, which start at $15 for 15 plus cards, $25 for 25 plus cards. You can get your Twinflame. Also, you can get the more in-depth readings, which start at $40, 40 plus cards. You also get a rapid, transformational, spiritual kind of coaching session with your tarot cards. Go ahead and check out the description. Everything you need to know is there. If you just found us and we're not live, go ahead and skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone. Hi, Texas Taurus. What's up with the big eyes? Do I look like I've got a... am I even here? Am I here? Any hoodle noodles. If you found us, we're not live, go ahead and skip to the end. We should be live right now, though, if you're here. So, hey, how's your day been, Taurus? Welcome back to the Chammy. Where we came to say hi to. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. You got a YouTube notification. Cool. Do you hear that, Ruby? Texas Tyrannosaurus Toast Rex got a YouTube notification. I used to wonder that too. Like, even if I press the all button, it's still broken. Oh, it's your phone settings. Still rolling with an iPhone 6? What? I have one of those somewhere hanging around. That thing might as well be a channel changer for your Apple TV. It's okay. My dad's strolling around with my old iPhone 7, which I absolutely loved the iPhone 7 because it was shower proof and I could scroll while in the shower. Then they took it away and they made the 8. Now I'm stuck on the 8 because it's like the only phone that fits my case, which is a painting of me and my cat. Wonder if I could get these cases made for other phones other than the 8. Should I do it? Should I make it happen? How are your twins? Are they twinsing? Are they having a good day? There's only been one set of twins in my family in the last 100 years. My grandfather on my mom's side had twin brothers. You like Android and Samsung? What is it about Android that you like? How old are your kids, if you don't mind me asking? I'm thinking you have like little children, but if they're going to high school, they're adults, mini adults. Oh, you can remove the battery and add physical memory. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. 13. How cute. I was such a bad girl at 13. Made myself a fake ID and went out there to play rock and roll. Save rock and roll too. I still went to school though. I told my parents, if you guys don't home teach me, I'm running away from home. I couldn't stand the bullying anymore. I fell asleep in French class because I decided to take French instead of Spanish because everyone in my family that my sister was married to and my brother was married to was Spanish. So it's like, I have Spanish school every day. Let's take some French. I fell asleep in French because I had just gone back to school after like a couple of days of doing some extra work in Nickelodeon. I fell asleep and the kid stapled my hair to the desk with the teacher's stapler while she was not in the room. Bell rang. I woke up. Teacher was like, holy shit. Or I get like my bra strap snapped, and then the principal would be like, oh, just those boys are just curious. It's your fault. Man, I will never, ever be any other age than 15. That's why I said that when my drummer was here the other night, because I met my drummer when I was 15, and that's how long we've been playing music together. When Zen Chillin was in the chat, I said to him, what are you, 15? So it's kind of like a little joke between us because, you know, I lied to everyone about my age for years. I wasn't doing anything bad, though. Like, anytime I played a nightclub or I did a gig or a music event, it was always with my parents. Anytime I did, like, any acting, thespian work, always with my parents. I drove illegally. I didn't care. I was a rebel. Still am. Can thank Pee Wee Herman. I remember one time I went out with a friend of mine who was a little bit older than me, and she was going to a rave, right? So I had my fake ID. I was going to go with her. We ended up going to the rave together. It's like it's supposed to be an all ages rave. Yeah, right. Whatever. There were no parents there, and she was definitely partying hardcore. I got so freaked out. I was like, yeah, just give me your keys, and I'm just going to go get something in the car. But I literally got in her car and left to go get my mom because I didn't think that at 16 years old, she should have been taking drugs or at any age drugs. And she was, consorting with adults, that this was like supposed to be an all ages, like kind of party event. She lied about it. Yeah, pretty much. And I didn't feel like, I was like, I need to keep my my integrity and my reputation straight. So I need to leave right now. So I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I just got in the car and I was like, I've watched my mom and my dad do this 100 times. I know I can do this. I did it, and I drove all the way home, got my mom. We went back to the club, got Fonda, took her drunk ass home. Hey, Jeremy, how are you doing, dear? But I'm glad I went with her anyways, because, who knows what would have happened had she gone with somebody else. She could have gotten kidnapped or something. I mean, with the guys she was hanging out with. Hey, Sun Empress, sorry, how are you today? So go ahead and check out the, I left a little note for y'all on the Tammy under the community board. Are you making dinner? Or I'm making dinner because I only have a little bit more time that I can eat today till I have to start fasting. Are you going to do that fried rice? Yeah. Okay.
Just I saw something flying over here.
Well, it's probably that ladybug.
Anyways, I opened the door to go outside and disappear. Maybe left.
Okay.
It's okay. I like your tree.
I did too. I hope she'll live.
She will live. I'm going to have an apple by spring.
No, you can't have an apple tree. You can't have apples on a tree that's in a pot, Dad. I mean, you could. Anything's possible, but I just don't see how it's going to grow an apple.
You never know. If you see flowers, one of those might be an apple.
Man, if there's an apple blossom on that tree this year, I'll just live again.
By the beginning of March, it's going to get so big you won't be able to get it outside.
We're just going to replant it and let it keep getting bigger.
Okay.
Sorry about the
I'm making
distractions.
fresh rice. You want?
Okay.
Maybe I use up from the other one. It's too much for the buckets. Keep them there. I'm gonna make food real soon.
I think it's interesting that, like, so I go over to the community tab board, right? So it doesn't give me a link to share this with anybody. I can either say something about this post, type at to mention a channel. I mean, what if I went like at if I just, I'm so confused, you guys. Like, it just reposts it to the community board. Like, that is so lame. I should be able to take this post and share it in my channel. So instead, I'm just going to have to do this so you guys can go and read it whenever you guys have time to read it. Hey, Leslie girl, are you feeling better, dear? How's it going? Yeah, anytime is great to move in the summer. You might want to rent your apartment now because it's going to be cheaper. Or start thinking about it. Spirit. Okay, Texas Taurus, have a good time working. See you later, babe. So Spirit says yes, summer's going to be a good time for you to move. Empress. Has anybody seen Addison yet? I'm going to message her and see if she's around. I'll get to your questions in a moment. Oh, cool, Jeremy. You got your handy dandy notebook beside you. Good. Well, I hope you'll come back tonight when I start talking about the whole new moon thing. And tonight, even if we don't have tools, nobody has tools, we'll just work on a little special something to not only use this time of the dark moon to reverse some things that we don't like about our lives, but also start drawing in that energy that the 111 portal is going to be offering us as a cosmic energy to help us, bring in what we want, manifest what we want, success with love, success with a job, success with money, success with what already we are doing, trying to bring income. All right, cool, Jeremy. Cool. You are the dog's grandfather. You're their grandpire. They don't know what grandfather is, but they know what grandpire is. Isn't that funny? Ruby's twerking. I might start a little bit early, Jeremy. Maybe 10:45. Maybe I'll do it 10:45 just to kind of get it started. Okay. I'll probably be in a different location too tonight, because usually I do all that kind of work in a different place at the house. If it's not at the fireplace in the living room, it's usually at the fireplace in the kitchen. Yeah, what's your question, Leslin girl? You want me to just pull a random card for you? I can pull it from the Golden Girls deck, or I got this new deck today. Like, I've been looking for mini tarot decks, and I haven't really been able to find any that appease me. So, but I did find this Gypsy Witch fortune telling cards. Do you like a Gypsy Witch fortune telling card? They're kind of scary. Or I can just get you a regular Golden Girl tarot card. Okay, spirits, what does Leslin girl need to know? Let's split the deck and see what spirit needs you to know. Number 11. The fox is close proximity. Ag wars, distrust of acquaintances who are seeking to betray you. Distant, less danger. I feel like what it's saying is distance yourself from that which doesn't serve you. In this ace, in this number 11, in this wolf card, be that lone, cool wolf like me for a little while. Just lay low and keep turning your back. See how the wolf has its back turned to what's behind it? Which are those floating words that are kind of negativism, but yet saying, seek shelter from betrayal by turning your back on it. Okay. Hey, Yang, how are you, babe? Yeah, I've been kind of wham all day. But yeah, the fox is close proximity, distrust of acquaintances who are seeking to betray you. Distant, less danger. So the more distant you are from that which doesn't serve you, the less danger there's going to be. Okay? Like boogeyman showing up, negative Nancy showing up, things like that. Very interesting cards. No, you don't have to accept that reality. That's what's beautiful about it. So, okay, so right now that's the reality of it, all right? But Leslin, there's a reality where you have exactly what you want with this person. Do you know what it is? I have to do dishes when I'm stirring my drink with a fork. Hope someone else will do dishes in the house today. Okay, so you don't know what you want, and that's okay. It's all right. The more that you know what you want, you know what you don't want. We've talked about this before. The more that you know what you want, even if you don't know what you want, you know what you don't want. So start letting your higher self and your heart guide you to what you do want, kind of like an Amazon shopping spree. Okay? Yes, Jeremy. Yeah, isolate, focus on school, only do things that bring you joy, like coming here to the Chammy, talking to people who generally care about each other and genuinely care about each other. Get yourself into people who choose you, people who choose you, people who choose you. Oh, the Dexter's Laboratory thing in the back. Oh, that's my humidifier. That's my humidifier. And when I get the humidifier going on in here with the space heater, it just helps it to get a lot more warm in here. And, because we don't have heat. I can't afford gas. I'm unable to afford gas at this time in my life. How about that? Love you too, Leslin girl. Okay, come back tonight if you're going to be around. About 10:45, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be talking about the dark moon. Bring a notebook if you want. Bring a candle if you want, okay? Because we're going to start doing this thing here at the Chammy during the new moon and the full moon where we work together to learn about, I'm going to teach you guys, and I'll probably learn a few things or two as well. Using the cosmic energy to help us manifest what we want. I've also made kits, manifesting kits to help anybody who might want one. They can buy one. I just haven't had a chance to put the listing up yet. I was going to talk more about those tonight and tomorrow, show them to you, and do one with you guys for us so you can see what that's all about. I want to go to my local Hobby Lobby. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby since I bought bought some new Greek columns for that French door my friends gave me to use as a table. Yang, you still there, babe? Oh, that's really cool. Really cool. Do you have a red one? Okay, how have you been, Yang? Are you and your partner doing okay? Any updates? Even if you don't have a black one. I mean, even if you don't have a red one, that's fine. Sometimes the way that I'll cheat with making a reversing candle is I'll take one of my black candles, I'll take one of my red candles, or I'll take a black and a white or a black and a green, depending on what kind of work I'm doing. And I'll just I'll like wax, I'll melt them together so that there'll be one candle, and I'll burn it like the way you would like a regular traditional reversing candle. Hey, Live and La Vida Laura, welcome back to the Chammy. You having a good day, love? How's your dad? Oh, 9 red ones. Okay, cool. Cool, Jeremy. Yay, you're almost out of work. So exciting. This guy's acting bad. Right on. So I would choose a house, but I have different reasons for choosing a house. I have lived in apartments my whole life. I'm sick of it. Okay. Now I live in a house that has 3 units in it. Okay. And I love it. I would really like it if it was just my house. More privacy, less having to worry about what other drugs or alcohol people might be doing, or where they're from, what they're doing. You know what I mean? And, I feel like when I do move the next time, Sun Empressari, it's going to be a house. It's going to be a house where I can, do my astrophotography, because it's out there somewhere, not frying my brain from all the crap that's in the city. Privacy from neighbors, privacy from people I don't know, a place where my band can rehearse and play music, a place I can make art, a place my dad can feel comfortable and safe and happier, healthier and wealthier for it. Now, some people feel the convenience of wanting to just get an apartment or a condo. Now, when you get a condo, okay, you have to think about the housing association. If it's the kind of condo building that they just rent the condos, or actually what happens in a condo situation is you've got people who own a condo and you're renting it from them. That happens a lot. So you're going to have people who live there in their condo they own, and people who rent condos that people own. Then you're going to have a housing association that's going to tell you which way you can shit, which way you can't. So think about that. All right. And think about all the extra fees you're going to get. If you get an apartment, you're going to get the same kind of thing. You're going to always have someone coming in to do maintenance checkups and things like that to make sure that everything's up to code. You might even get in a situation where you're living in an apartment complex and the maintenance man has your key and comes in anytime, whether you're there or not. So you really lose your privacy living in apartments, depending on what kind of apartment you get. If you get an apartment in a house, you get a little bit more privacy. If you get an apartment in an apartment complex, you get a little bit more of the fucking. Yeah, see, Yang lives in a condo because it's probably a little bit more chill, even if you do have the housing association. Yeah, you have HOA, yeah. It's nice living in a condo. It's not that bad. I would rather live in a condo and rent from somebody privately through a condo than to rent in an apartment complex from a big, huge corporation that can come into my apartment and tell me what to do anytime. In fact, I would say that the apartment complex association's rules would probably be a lot worse than the condo ones, because they're going to make her go by the HOA that everybody else has to go by, okay? And they're probably not having maintenance men or maintenance people come around all the time and put weird notes on the door and be really nosy either. Whereas in the apartment complex kind of thing, people get a lot of nosiness, not a lot of privacy. And then you got to worry about the building. Is it safe? Are there bugs? Is there, who lives next door? Who lives upstairs? Who lives downstairs? It's so frustrating. Oh, and are you going to have a parking spot in front of your apartment building, or are you going to have to walk 3 blocks? Hey, Addison, welcome back to the Chammy. I'm so glad that you're here, Addison. Hey, babe. Yeah, I don't I wanted to throw myself out the window living in an apartment complex. I had to call the police 395 times in 6 months. I would like a quick vocal lesson. So, even if you're not a singer, but you'd like to have strong lungs, here's how I became a singer and made my lungs nice and strong. I use these little balloons to make my lungs stronger. So you just blow on them, blow them up. So not only does it make your lungs stronger, but it also works out that diaphragm, which is what helps you to sustain your vibrations in your voice so that you can talk stronger, louder, and project when you sing. Sorry, did that scare you, baby? Oh, honey, come here. It's all right. It wasn't me. Well, scream growl's okay. Balloon will make your diaphragm stronger for scream growl. My dad's like, "You're crazy. I can't do it. I can't blow the balloon up." It is very difficult, though. I would blow these up all day with books on my diaphragm. better pick up the balloons. I would hate for... Blowing balloons up is hard for sure. The tiny ones, especially. The tiny ones. You want to live in a place that's more spacious and unfurnished. And I'm not so sure. I've never lived in a mobile home, so I can't really tell you anything about that other than the nicest mobile homes I've ever seen were in west coast of Florida and the coast of California. In fact, I found one in Santa Barbara, a 1-bedroom in a really nice community, actually, for $100K. Can you believe that? Is that insane or what? You can't buy nothing in Santa Barbara for $100K. Oh yeah, they can be clipped, but you don't want to have them completely removed because that could kill the cat or get the cat killed. You can also get these cute little nail covers. Declawing a cat is inhumane, so what they've done is they've designed these covers that you can have, which are kind of like acrylic nails for ladies, but they're more like acrylic nails for cats. It's not too hard. I don't know. It's pretty difficult to clip her nails, and she's not even a cat, but she might as well as be. What are you getting so emo about? Because he's got food and he's making food, and you want some chicken soup? Yeah, is that your favorite? You like your chicken soup? They know what chicken soup is. That's so cute. Hi. You want a hug? Want a hug? Oh. Oh. That can be. You're right. You're very right. I'll never forget the first time I brought Ruby and Gypsy home, and my cat Apple. He was like, I mean, he grew up with Rooney, but he was like more, and Gypsy was just her head and her ears. I mean, the rest of her body just kind of grew around her. So if you can imagine this, just this little head with big ears, and that's all she was. And Apple was like, what is she? And he gently took her ear and put it in his mouth like that. And you would have thought Ruby was gonna, man, she got so pissed. She never liked the cat again. I mean, the cat didn't even do anything. He just gently put the puppy's ear in his mouth, and she was like not having it. Now, what was funny about Apple and Ruby is that Ruby really likes her tummy rubbed, and Apple was smart enough to figure out that she liked to have her tummy rubbed. So what he would do is he would just start licking on her, because cats are smart, and then he'd lick her head and lick her tummy and lick her side, and the whole time she'd be like, arr, 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 and then she'd just fall asleep. But she enjoyed it. And I don't know why they were like that, but it was such a funny relationship between both of them. It was like, oh, it's Ren and Stimpy. You had a satanic cat growing up? Yeah, I had one of those too. Her name was Shadow. I'm telling you, Yang. What are you in, South Carolina? I mean, Myrtle Beach and you can't find a job. Wow. What about Hooters? Hooters, Dunkin' Donuts, anything until you can get on top of your game. Why did it hide that? And he just said sell pics of your feet, Yang. Why is that? I mean, I know you're just saying that as a joke, but like, why is it even censored? What part did they censor? The feet or the Yang? Yeah, because YouTube hid it. I saw it because it's my channel. Please. Yeah, maybe you have really special looking feet. Like I would do the sell my feet picture thing, but everyone has seen what a Greek statue looks like. So there's really no point. I mean, they could just go and look at a statue of a Greek foot and anywhere. See, look, I could go and Google a Greek statue right now and find a picture of a foot, Greek statue foot. Ruby, you're so funny. That's my girl. Ruby. What are you freaking out about? Oh, look at the standing Greek warrior. He's got feet just like me. Look, see, man feet. See, there's my feet. Oh my God, the link was too long. You're welcome, Jeremy. I got my dad's feet too. And I have really skinny ankles. But thank goodness I'm not bow-legged like him. I got my mom's long legs instead of his short, bow-legged self. See, look, here's her foot. Here you go. Here's the Greek foot. Man, that's like saying Bigfoot. You're bow-legged. I'm short too. How short are you, Yang? I'm 5'4". I bet you're shorter. I bet you're 5'1" like my sister. Wow. Excuse me. It's cute. My roommate's mom is like 4'8". She's a hobbit. And it's funny because my roommate's taller than everyone in his family. He's like 5'5". I think they're Irish and Cherokee Indian. And part alien. Because his grandma Bull, who's from South Carolina, was abducted by aliens. Isn't that crazy? And my roommate looks like an alien. He looks like an alien meets Kurt Cobain. Yeah, that's what he looks like. And what's really strange about him and his dad and his brother is they all had some kind of extra organ in their body. Micah still has his, but the other two, they had to have emergency surgery to have it removed. And they went and took the organs to study them. Isn't that weird? Yeah, weird stuff. And it's so strange because, like, you know, the pictures that you see of aliens and stuff, like, there are characteristics about my roommate that, like, the long fingers and the way they're shaped, and then, like, the way his eyes are, and his eyes are, like, really pale, creepy blue, almost like purple, like a lilac, weird lavender color, and real creepy and big, like, it's like, and he's a ginger. Go figure. So you can see like the Native American characteristics, you can see the Irish characteristics, and then you can see like, you know, the little bit of just like the way that you see the drawings of the aliens, like he has those weird characteristics. Like, I mean, he has all 5 fingers, but what the aliens they say in the pictures have 3 fingers or something like that. Sorry if there's any aliens watching. I apologize, and I'm fantastic. I don't know how many fingers you guys have, but I'm going to Google it now. I can't believe I'm Googling how many fingers do aliens have. Throughout their appearances, human-spawned aliens have been shown to have different numbers of fingers. In aliens, the creature has webbed 6-fingered hands. In aliens, the number of fingers has been reduced to 3 with 2 paired and a single opposable thumb. And the fingers are shown to be more longer and more skeletal. Yeah, that's how my roommate's hands are. And delicate. Like, when you look at the picture of the alien, you see that even though their fingers are long, they look very delicate. Oh my God, that sounds so good. I'm coming over. Well, I hope you enjoy your dinner, sweetheart. It sounds very yummy. I was just thinking about Pizza Hut the other day because I like Pizza Hut. Wait a minute. How? I just turned this on and I cannot believe that the alarm is going on. Unbelievable. Please don't burn dinner. Sorry about that. See, I can't get any of that. I can't order out any food because My roommate is deathly allergic to black pepper. So I have to make everything from scratch. Which is fine. I mean, it's healthier. But I went and got some of those pizza cupcakes because Molly was like, you have to try the pizza cupcakes. And it tastes just like Pizza Hut pizza did back in the 90s. When it was good. Yeah, I prefer Pizza Hut over. I don't like Domino's. I like their pasta bowls and that damn brownie thing. But Papa John's, I don't like Papa John's either. I just like Pizza Hut or some of the local restaurants around here, like Fellini's Pizza. It's real good. A little extra protein won't hurt you. I'm kidding. Sometimes I get fruit flies in the kitchen, and what I'll do is I'll just put some fruit down for them. And I know this sounds mean, but I will put the fruit down, put it on the windowsill, put the window up that doesn't have a screen in it, and then when they're all sitting on the fruit enjoying it, I'll just have a nice day outside. Because I don't want to kill them. It's just not me. If it's not a dangerous bug, I won't kill it. I'll take it outside. I would rather take it outside than, even if it is a killer bug, I'd rather take it outside. I don't know, I'm like that. I guess because I know, it's smaller than me, it's more terrified of me, and I'm not going to win a second time. Maybe it's the Greek warrior in me. I have to capture them, set them free. Wait till you guys see the recap of 2023 Estes method. I told you there was a bug the size of this iPhone in my house. And it decided to crawl up on my on my stuff in the middle of free readings. Man, you would have thought I saw like a ghost or something. That thing was so big you could hear it. Hear its footsteps. That's how big it was. Yeah. So I'm going to change the title of the live so that people don't get confused about free questions, because we have been closed for a little while.
Not yet, but you should taste it.
Okay, I'm not tasting it on YouTube. Let's go somewhere else.
I didn't put the. I didn't put the egg in.
My dad's making chicken fried rice. I really like chicken fried rice or veggie fried rice. Shrimp fried rice is my favorite. I prefer shrimp fried rice. Excuse me. Is it good, Yang? I've never made it, but Daddy's making it tonight. I usually make adobos. I like adobo. Kind of changed my slogan a little bit to high hair, snatched waist, in your face tarot card readings. Welcome to the Chammy, the only place on YouTube where you can get roasted and a professional tarot card reading at the same time. Because I'm always having to tell somebody that their negative thoughts are the only thing keeping them between them and their desires, and I have to keep reminding them and give them a little spanking, make them feel better, send them on their way. I don't mind doing it though; it's a joy. I'm going to get back on tonight at 10:45. Excuse me, 10:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Really? So they're saying a giant asteroid is going to hit us this year. I'm not sure I believe it. Okay, I better stop looking at the news. Sorry, so sorry. That was scary. I'm back. Welcome back, Ladybug. Welcome back, Pamela. How are you guys today? I don't know where it lands. They said that it was supposed to hit us October 5th. It's supposedly, like, I don't know where I saw that article. I'm gonna look it back up and share it, but was it this one? Let me see. It was this browser I'm on with Google. Hold on. They said it won't be as big as the one that hit the dinosaurs. What is watermelon snow? Okay, I'm opening up the browser that I think I read the asteroid thing on from MSN. Snow is turning red across Alaska and much of Canada's Rocky Mountains, threatening the future of frozen glaciers. The watermelon snow, also known as glacier blood, is caused by blooming of a type of pink-colored algae called Calamidomonas nivalis, which flourishes in freezing temperatures. The pink color makes glaciers much more prone to melting, as the colored algae cause sunlight to be absorbed rather than reflect, heating the surrounding ice away. The planet is evolving. Let's see. $54 million ton asteroid to hit us. Predicted to hit this year. Okay, let's see if this link will fit in the chat. Here we go. Ah, okay, let me get a tiny URL. It's such an interesting article. I could not pass it up talking about it. Now that we've talked about alien fingers, let's talk about asteroids. Are you kidding me? Tiny URL? You have to make sure I'm a human? What's happening? It's pretty sad. Okay, here's the tiny URL link for this thing about this 54 million ton asteroid. So I guess the asteroid that took out the dinosaurs hit the Yucatan liquor stand, which is, the tail end of Mexico and, the Gulf of Mexico. So their link to the MSN article about the 56-ton asteroid that's predicted to hit the planet this year. They have been predicting it, though, for a long time. So I'm not even going to... I think somebody's been on my computer while I was gone. I mean, I don't mind if my roommate uses the computer or gets on it. But I'm finding all these windows open that I never opened. Welcome back, gang. I guess we're not going to be letting no asteroid hit the planet with our minds. Hell no. But one thing I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and eat dinner because Dad said that the dinner is ready. So I'm going to go eat some fried rice. He's never made it before. He always wanted to make it. So I did have a little bite before it was finished. So I'll be back around 10:45 Eastern Standard Time, 11 o'clock-ish. 10:45. We'll make it 10:45, just a little bit early. And we'll talk a little bit about the dark of the moon, reversing. Bring your notebooks, bring a candle, and I'll see you guys then. Okay? Ciao, bellas. See you in a little bit. Caranita.